as a parent, grandparent, friend, aunt, and uncle, what I want you to do is, if you haven't, take your child to a national cemetery, whether it's the New Albany National Cemetery downtown or Zachary Taylor or out at Fort Knox, and show them the rows upon rows of stones with crosses, stars of David, and crescents that show you the men and women who have died for your right to vote, or not to vote for that matter. The sacrifice that has been made by men and women over the centuries of this country is immense. Our freedom is not free, and we take it so much for granted. I've spoken to women from Iraq who have dodged bombs in order to vote, who, when they put their finger in the ink to symbolize that they had partaken in that, were killed on the way home, or their loved one was killed just for voting. The future of our country is at stake, but also the future of freedom and democracy around the world is too. And so take them and show them the cost of not voting and
Amen.
What people paid for us to vote.
Amen. Karen, you still with us?
Yes, I'm still here.
Yep. And Karen, if you were to vote today, who'd you vote for?
I don't really like any of them, but I guess I'll probably have to hold my nose and vote for Donald Trump, unfortunately. There's a lot about him I don't like. He's not really pro-family. He's not pro... He doesn't have a history of being pro-life, even though I know he says he is now. There's just a lot of things that, and I don't like the way he makes fun of people with disabilities, but, all that aside, I was wanting to comment about that gentleman that called earlier, and he was talking about raising the minimum wage and all that. Here's my concern, and Garrett, I would like to know what you think. But the way I see it is, if you raise the minimum wage, then they're going to raise the price of gas, the price of groceries, and everything, and basically it's going to be just like it is now, only everything will be way more expensive.
Well,
I don't see where it would help. Plus, instead of hiring more people, they'll fire people because small businesses won't have the money to pay.
Yes, Karen, I totally agree. I think that you will see a rise in the unemployment, especially among low and working class individuals who absolutely need that employment. I think you will see a decrease in economic development and charitable giving from small business owners as the costs increase. And I do think you will see an increase in goods, just as we're probably going to see it anyway as the economy turns with issues around the country and around the world. And Karen, I just want to tell you, I know what you say about Donald Trump, and I honestly agree with you, and you know that. But I want to thank you for the work that you do, because you do work every single day in representing individuals with disabilities. And you know what? That's the powerful thing. We have the power, regardless of who president is, with our activism here at home and around the state and around the country and around the area. We have the power to make real change, and you're part of that change agent, darling, and thank you so much.
Thank you. And, and that's another thing. That's another group of people that I'm concerned about with the minimum wage goes up, because right now a person with a disability can get a job, and a lot of them do have minimum wage jobs, and some of them actually don't even make minimum wage. So some of them have substandard wage, which is terrible, but that's another discussion for another time. But those companies who are hiring those people with disabilities, where they might have to invest a little bit more time or effort into training that person or whatever, are not going to do that then.
I agree. And Karen, we're up on a hard break, so we got to go. But thank you, darling. And like I said, keep up the great work and keep up your activism. God bless you.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Amen. Well, we're going to be wrapping up here. It looks like we have, Gary? 1 minute. Let me lay some Psalm 20 on you if you're listening today. Somebody out here needs this, and I just want to throw this on you. May the Lord answer you when you are in distress. May the name of the God of Jacob protect you. May he send you help from the sanctuary and grant you support from Zion. May he remember all your sacrifices and accept your burnt offerings. May he give you the desires of your heart and make all your plans succeed. We will shout for joy when you are victorious and lift our banners high in the name of our God. May the Lord grant you all your requests today.
Amen, Tim.
God bless you, and thanks for listening.
And we're in battle for his cause. Thank you so much.
Amen.
The Spirit, 94.7 WFIA FM New Albany, Louisville, is a service of Salem Media Group, online at WFIAFM.com. Focus on the Family is sponsored by Focus on the Family on WFIA The Spirit.
Hi, I'm Jim Daly, and I'll be the first to admit family can keep you busy. In the Daly household, we're always on the move with school, work, church, friends, and so much more. Maybe you feel the same way, and if so, can I recommend the Focus on the Family daily broadcast app for your smartphone? It's an easy way to